Welcome to this commentary. I'm Darlanio, and this will be a single game. I think it was played publicly between vileSpanshwa or vileSpanshwa versus OdiN. And it's a Zerg versus Zerg game. We have vileSpanshwa spawning here in the north part of Metalopolis, and we have OdiN spawning in the west part of the map. So far both of the players have followed each other, spawning drones, and since I can tell you that I've seen this game just a moment ago, I had the wrong graphics setting since my computer crashed, so I casted this game in low graphics setting, and now I'm recasting it. As you can see, vileSpanshwa is diverting from OdiN. He is spawning a second overlord and continuing with the macro game, while OdiN is going for a 10 supply spawning pool. So there will be some early aggression in this game. Both players sent out their overlords to check out the nearby base by air. The base that's close by air is easier to scout with overlord. Both players getting their extractor. OdiN, of course, a bit earlier since he just cancelled it. Doing the extractor trick gave him the possibility to get a drone out a few seconds earlier, cost about 35 minerals. His spawning pool is ready, and we can see that he has 8 Zerglings morphing right now. 6 of them is attacking right now, and the last 2 will be attacking in a moment. We also see him morphing his queen, while vileSpanshwa, of course, has to wait with his queen until the spawning pool is finished. Here comes the 6 Zerglings, and we will follow them into the base. And vileSpanshwa real fast reacting to this attack, saving his drones, moving them away, also placing a spire which was forced to be cancelled. More Zerglings coming in, but also vileSpanshwa having 4 Zerglings now to attack the 8 Zerglings from OdiN. Looks like there are 6 of them left now. 5. And now the Zerglings from vileSpanshwa is able to force OdiN's Zerglings out of the base and killing them at the entrance. So right now vileSpanshwa is in the lead with 20 to 17 it was for OdiN. Not a large advantage, but anyway. He is having the map control with his 7 Zerglings. And of course he has the ability to view large parts of the map with his overlords. OdiN is keeping his 2 queens on the ramp, blocking it from blocking it for the Zerglings, and now he has placed a spine crawler at the ramp's entrance, letting him spawn larvae from time to time with his queen. vileSpanshwa has gotten his queen up and is now finished with his evolution chamber. Interesting is that he's evolving missile attacks instead of melee attacks, so I guess, yes, there's the Roach Warren. Meanwhile, we see that metabolic boost is being researched, so we will probably see some speedlings from OdiN. Right now vileSpanshwa is supply blocked. He did the extractor trick. It can be done late in the game as well, not just the first few minutes. We can also see that a few Zerglings were able to get into the base of OdiN, but they got killed. Of course they were hurt when they passed this line. I guess that vileSpanshwa wanted the extra supply and didn't need to hold this position with his Zerglings any longer. One would have been good to have left to check out the expansion here, of course. OdiN on his side is keeping an eye on the expansion of vileSpanshwa. This overlord is moving over here, getting view of this part of the base. This overlord is looking over the paths between the base. These two is checking for any attacks on this coming down on this ramp. And he also has an overlord moving in here, so he has a good view of the main road. Oh, we see an expansion from vileSpanshwa here. Just morphing in around the 8-minute mark. And if that gets saturated, he will definitely be ahead. We see roaches moving over here, and of course OdiN has seen them already. What will he do to be able to... Okay, he has his speedlings there. And of course the 4 spine crawlers. These roaches killing off some of the creep tumors, while these speedlings are going for an attack on the expansion. They are not able to get up the ramp, too many roaches and the queen there, but they can force these troops to come down the ramp, defending the expansion. Meanwhile, roaches has been able to enter the base of OdiN, but they are not able to do any damage, and they are getting destroyed quickly. Expansion for vileSpanshwa almost finished. Still no expansion for OdiN. Lots of speedlings coming in, and what do I see? I spy with my little iron spire. So things are happening here. There will be Metalopolis in the air soon. Of course I knew that. I've seen this game before. Okay, several drones coming down here, and this gives vileSpanshwa a commanding lead in economy. His macro game is ahead compared to OdiN's. OdiN has not a large army to compensate with, but he has his spire, and I guess these are Metalopolis, 6 of them coming. And that will be devastating, since OdiN has complete control of the air right now. The only unit in vileSpanshwa's army that's able to attack these mutas are the queens. An overlord getting killed. Now 5 mutas here. We follow the mutas around some. With 3 queens he's able to chase away them from the ramp, and the queens move quickly on creep. Now there are 6 of the mutas. We can also see a small group of roaches moving in here, 4 of them. But these spine crawlers has been moved down to protect the expansion that is morphing here. So they are not able to get in, they get hurt by the spine crawlers and killed by the speedlings. We also see the mutas moving around here, was able to draw the queens up here to the back of vileSpanshwa's base. An extra evolution chamber coming up here. Carapace is being researched. What will be researched here? Missile attacks, of course, level 2. Roaches spawning. We see an attack with spine crawlers coming. Slowly moving across the map, of course, but they are coming, and they will be able to root, supported by the speedlings and Metalopolis. Sorry if I spoiled the fun for you, but of course they are able to root. That should be obvious. So there's a large engagement going on here. We see speedlings getting killed by roaches, we see roaches being killed by mutalisks, and we see mutalisks being killed by queens. And of course the spine crawlers are finished rooting and killing and forcing the roaches to retreat, the remaining roaches I should say. Speedlings also attacking the roaches. There are 3 roaches right now, and one of them is getting killed by the spine crawlers. Several more getting morphed in. The drones are getting moved up to the main base, while the hatchery down here at the expansion is being destroyed by the 4 spine crawlers. We also see several mutalisks keeping the control here around the spine crawlers. And all that is remaining of SpanshWa expansion is 2 extractors and 1 spore crawler, not bringing in any minerals. OdiN has its expansion up, but so far no drones. There comes the first 2. So now OdiN is in a commanding lead. But a Nidus canal, Nidus network, has been morphed by SpanshWa, and we see him move in with almost everything. Let's look at the army tab. Sorry, the units tab, I mean. It looks like he's here with everything. I see 3 of the 4 queens, and I see a lot of roaches, and I guess those are the 14 that he has. They are attacking the lair first, but now they're attacking the spine crawlers and queen. And here comes a lot of drones. They're not able to do much damage, but they're taking the hits, while the spine crawlers are able to take out several roaches. What will remain when this is over? A mutalisk up in the air being chased away by the remaining queen. There are a lot of roaches left here, and I guess this is over for OdiN. His hive is going down. His spawning pool is going down. That spine crawler that was rooting is going down. There's not much left to defend with. He has 1 hatchery, and it's of course producing minerals, but his ability to produce zerglings, or speedlings rather, is soon gone. His spine is down. He has 1 mutalisk, and he is saying well played. Applause to SpanshWa, who was able to perform this Nidus network attack and win the game in a desperate situation where his expansion had been destroyed. I hope you liked watching this game, and I hope to see you soon. This was a single game. I usually comment on games, or rather matches, which contains of several games. And I will be continuing with the Daily Motion Cap games, which has been delayed for a week. I had a computer crash, complete destruction of my computer, you could say, software-wise at least. So I had to reinstall, and now I'm back. So let's get to the Daily Motion Cap games. Thanks for watching. Bye.